Hello everyone, this is Pavitra, Assistant Professor, Department of ECE. Today's class we are going to discuss about the multiplexer. So this is coming under the subject of digital electronics and microprocessor. So in the last class we have seen what is the basics of digital electronics and what are the basic logic gates of digital electronics and what is the combination and sequential circuit. So in the combination circuit, it does not depends on the memory. It does not depends on the you don't have a memory and it does not depend on the vast input. So that is a combination circuit. In that combination circuit, the multiplexer is a very important topic. It is a very important topic, right? In the multiplexer, and another topic is a demultiplexer. We can call it as a mux and demux, right? So what is this multiplexer will do? The multiplexer is a digital circuit that provides the information as if you give many input, it will produce as a one output with the help of the selection line, right? So the multiplexer is a digital circuit that allows the digital information from several sources to be routed on the single output line. So if you give four input means it will produce as a one output. So we are call it as a mini to one. So that is called as a multiplexer. Where we are using this means if these are all used in analog to digital converters and communications and all, we are using this multiplexer. This is very important. So as I say, so I can draw the block diagram. This is a multiplexer. This is a multiplexer. If I give four inputs, it will produce as the output one. Okay, this is the output. We can take this as a X, and here we can take this as D0, D1, D2, D3. So what we'll do is the multiplexer will take all the information and it will produce us the output as a single output with the help of this selection line. This selection line is very important. So this is S1 and this is S1. So this selection line will select the data. For example, if I give some first input as 0, 0 means it will select the D0. If I give another input means it will select the D1. Each and every time the selection line will act as a main important thing in the multiplexer. Without this selection line, this multiplexer cannot produce the output. So that is the main thing. Okay. So now we will see the block diagram. So this is called as a 4:1 multiplexer. So we have the formula 2 power n is to n. Okay, 2 power n is to 1. So this is the output because it is called as a mini to 1. Because it gives a 4 input, we are giving 4 input, it produces the 1 output with the help of selection line. Right? So this is called as a selection line. And this is the output and this is the input. Okay. So we'll see what is a table problem. Okay, selection line. We know very well selection line is nothing but S1 and S0 and the output is 1. Okay, this output is Y and the selection line is S1 and S1. So normally if I take a 4-bit if I take a 4 input means there will be a constant term as 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Okay, for example, if I take 2 means it will produces a 1. That is a 2 power 1, it is 1. If I use 2 power 2, it will produce as a 4. It is a 4. So we have to give 4 input like this. Okay, so what will happen is when the S1 S0 is 0 0 means it will select the D0. Okay, when the 0 0, the selection line is 0 0 means it will select the D0. So that is the first output. And then if the selection line is 0 1 means it will select the D1. Okay, and then if the selection line is 1 0, it will select the D2. Okay, and then if it is 1 1 means it will select the data line 0. Okay, according to this only we are getting the output. So if my selection line is 0 0 means it will produce as a D0. If my selection line is 0 and 1 means it will produce as a D1. If my selection line is 1 0, it will produce as a D2. If my selection line is 1 1 means it will produce as a D3. Okay, so this is a truth table. If I take one topic means we have to write it in a different form. One is a block diagram, another one is a truth table. Next we are going to see how to write the function. Okay, function. So our output is y. We can take this as y. Output is y. So y is equal to, first of all, I'm going to take what is the selection line, because according to the selection one only, I'm getting the D naught. Okay. So 0 0 means my output will be S1 S1 S not bar, because 0 0 means S1 is not bar, into D naught, because the output is D naught. Okay. Plus next S bar S1 bar S naught into D1. See, this is a S1 bar and this is a S and D1. Okay, then next S1 S naught bar into D2. Then the last function is S1 S naught into D3. So this is a function for this multiplexer, right? So according to the selection line, we are getting the output. So this is a function. With the help of the function, we have to draw the logical diagram, right? So in the next class, we will see how to draw this logical diagram. I hope you like this video. Thank you.